Yo, and welcome back to Reintro. I am Chef Suhi,
I'm Shri. Welcome.
and welcome back. I know it's been a long time. Adulthood just kicked in. Even getting to talk to Shri. Even though I talk to him more often than none, more often than anybody else. Shri, how have you been, man? We really haven't caught up.
I've been good. Yeah, you're right. It's been a while. We've got busy in our lives, but this is something that we every time we talk, we're like, hey, we got to do this. We got to do this. But I'm very glad that we're finally at this, and I'm excited for it. So yeah.
Nah, I'm glad that Megna going to start her own dance thing has put us into this situation. So it works out because it's like a win-win situation.
Yeah.
Alright, before we get started and everything, I want to first get the elephant out of the room. Or is it in the room? Something about the elephant. I have started my own fantasy football channel and I've been using our platform as reintro selfishly to boost this out, but it's also a passion of mine. I want this to be natural to me, to Shri, but I know Shri's not a big fantasy football fan or anything related to sports. Me, on the other hand, I live and breathe these kind of stupidity, and this is my freedom. This is my vacation. This is my mental escape. As much as our little therapy session should do, I love you, but there's things like this family and then fantasy football. Somebody said that. That's the saying: family then fantasy football. That's like priorities of adulthood. So I'm following the religious Bible of fantasy football 101.
Whatever
It's
helped you, man.
no, but I want to okay. I don't think I ever explained to you why or what's so appealing about fantasy football. Like, I don't think you've been exposed to anybody around you in where in California that exposed or somebody like so obsessed with fantasy football. Do you know besides me?
No, no, no. I mean, my brother-in-law does it, but again, he's not in California. He talked to me about recently when I was there. He's like, "Hey, you should get into it," but I think until I get my hands dirty with it, I wouldn't know. A, B, I don't even watch football, so I would have to keep up with that. So that's a added you know thing for
So
me. So yeah,
I'll tell you the beauty and the madness of fantasy football. It
go ahead.
is it is a bond that you have with a certain group of people and group of friends, a league where you basically watch this chaotic, barbaric gladiator type of sport where these monsters are killing each other for our pleasure, and we're using that in full demand. For example, they're getting paid millions of dollars, and they're beautiful. They're athletes, yo. And the fantasy football is such a smart sport where each position has a certain value. So you're basically competing against your boys, your friends, your brothers. And when you beat them, you get to talk shit because you're drafting. You legit are building your team off NFL players. You're building from position. Like there'll be a quarterback, two running backs, two wide receivers, tight end, flex. Flex would be like a running back, wide receiver, tight end, kicker, defense, and bunch of bench spots. So you're basically drafting these football players from their talent. You basically evaluate all these skill set, and then you build it, and you play against every single one of your friends. You're competing one on one until you go. It's like a tournament style where you go to playoffs, win in playoffs, go to championship, and that glory of being the big dog and just talking shit for 1 year to that league. Having the championship belt. I have 4 rings, bro. I have 4 rings. Like next time, remind me to bring it. And I have one belt, one championship belt. And I talk so much shit when I win. I do not let you breathe. One time, and the league that I'm drafting, I have a draft on your birthday. So on your birthday, I have a draft, and this dude was talking shit. I just pulled up in front of his house, and I had the belt up, and I just showed it to him, and he goes, "I'm sorry." Yo, you get to basically throw it around. It's just like it's so much fun and this bondness because boys like to do dumb shit, and this is equivalent of dumb shit in a legal way, and it gives my gambling addiction like control, because everybody puts in $100, like everybody puts in $100, and I'm in like 3 leagues. So if you win, you're winning close to $1,000. It's at the same
Oh dang.
I 1 year I won 1,300, 1,500, something like that. I won. There's money involved because you're doing it for the money. At the same time, you're talking shit, and you continue to talk shit. It is the most funnest time, because you get to be an asshole. You get to and it's all allowed. It's all in fun, and then you watch all
Yeah.
these games, and it's just not cheering for your team. Like, I'm representing Giants. I'm also cheering for other players because they're also on my team. So it's something to look forward to. It's a great mental escape. It doesn't sound like it because you're more often saying the word fuck more often than none, but it's so much fun. It's like something you I look forward to every single year. It's like such a good feeling, especially going. It's like because you're hanging out with your boys. Like I'm going to go see them Sunday, and I'm going to be unveiling.
Yeah.
I'm going to be opening this boy. I can't even see it. This bad boy. This bad boy.
Oh wow, what is that?
I got a draft. So I'm a commissioner of one of my leagues, right? So I got the whole draft kit. So the draft board, player's name. We do like a live draft where we stick. Like everybody meets up. We have like a barbecue. We get to hang out and then just draft. Like put the players on the board and just have fun. It's like all the guys getting together. It's once a year, and it became a tradition. And it's an awesome tradition.
Okay. It sounds like fun though, man. This is a lot. I mean, and you see, like you're right. You also gotta have that kind of team to do this with. You know what I mean? Or else it's kind of like everything is just online, which is I guess it's fine, but it's still probably not the same.
You could still do it online. I have one of my drafts online this year. So 2 I have live, 1 I have online, and you still get to talk shit. Like legit, you still get to talk shit to those people. It doesn't change anything. Like if they're gonna suck and you win, let them know. I don't give a fuck. You're like, you suck. So it's just like you get to talk. You get to say what you want, and if you back it up, which is basically your team, it's like legit sports. I know you're not big on sports, so you don't know that competitiveness, but it's super like testosterone. What is it called? Testosterone? Testosterone? That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
there you go.
Tron, Tron.
Yeah, there you go. So I do a lot of fantasy research. When I say a lot of fantasy research, my football knowledge doesn't stop all year long. Like I'll play fantasy football. It ends in like December, week 18, January actually, first week of January. Then I watch all the football till it ends, and then when it ends in February, then you get to evaluate college players who are coming in, and it's so much fun because then, yes, testosterone, Taron. You did this you did this on purpose, right? You did this on purpose to fuck with me. It's all good, Sharice. Thank you. So
I didn't know. I had to Google it.
So I have a good track record of success in fantasy football. Have won more often than none, and I do a lot of research. I be listening to freaking podcasts, analysts, deep drivers, sleepers, everything for the drive I freaking do when I'm not talking to you, especially in the mornings. I just fucking just listen to it, just driving. I have like my ears are focused on it. So all that knowledge I'm trying to use this platform to let everybody know that here I am. I'm more than a one-trick pony, and hopefully one day I get you involved. You know there's fantasy cricket too.
I don't care about cricket. I probably watch football over cricket, but
Yeah, India versus Pakistan on your birthday, bro.
oh yeah. You were telling me about it. But I want to say that we're gonna try to we will put the link in the description. So please follow him over at Fantasy Football. I'll try to get into it. If not, then I'll definitely try to watch it.
The channel
so
is called Fantasy Football Top 5, FFT5. I know.
I like that.
I don't want to BS and talk about too many things. I just want to keep to 5 topics, 5 subjects, and talk about that. Don't want to go over there. I just want to stick to that 5 rule, because I feel nothing more than that. You're just losing people's attention. I'm losing my own attention. So that's that. Shadu, what have you been up to? How was your vacation?
My vacation was actually great. Went over to Washington, Seattle, Washington. We went over to Vancouver, Canada. Had some South Indian food. Freaking just, it's not even compare worthy to anywhere I have it in U.S. There is a difference in food in Indian food in Canada. I haven't tried any of their food in Canada as per se. But this time we had South Indian food and we had Punjabi food from the same restaurant. I'm sure a lot of people have been to it in their cities. It's all around U.S. In fact, it's all around world. It's called Savarna Bhavan. But the one in Vancouver, Canada, was absolutely delicious. South Indian and Punjabi food, which shocked me. So yeah, we did that. We went to my wife's old school or college, and that was fun. We actually got our wedding pictures done there when we were getting married, that is. And yeah, all in all, it was a really good trip. We got to see family, so yeah, it was great.
Your birthday's coming up. How does it feel to be old, Grandpa?
I actually feel great. I don't really feel old from inside, maybe physically, probably, but yeah, I don't find a difference. I just don't have agendas for my birthday, and my wife keeps bugging me for it. She's like, "Hey, what would you want?" and this and that, and I think I'm like too old to care for a birthday. If it's for someone else, it's more fun. For yourself, I like me. I just don't care. So we're probably gonna take the drone out, find some spots, go maybe take like day trips. First, we really wanted to go towards Joshua Tree and get an Airbnb or go to Palm Springs or something like that, but I guess we're just gonna do day trips, probably 2 day trips. We'll just go, come back, and the next day we'll probably go to a different location or something like that.
For those who don't know, Shri is a remarkable 85-year-old guy in a 37-year-old body. Okay, he is in like people will be shocked when they see him. They're like, "Yo, you're the most healthiest, active-looking grandfather I've ever seen." And for those who
That's
don't,
great.
those who don't know that, I just call Shri my grandpa because it's funny. Because my dude is looking like Gandalf right now.
Yeah, I have to get my beard done. Not like you.
Yeah, I'm just
I
growing my
got
shit
it.
out. Yeah, let's talk about my beard. So, um, I was just like, why not?
I like it.
Yeah, why not? It's fucking. I don't know how. Yo, bro, but does it not bother you when you over here?
I don't like it. It's itchy as hell. Even if you maintain it or you don't maintain it, sometimes you get these weird, what do you call,
Bumps?
allergic
Yeah,
types
yeah, yeah,
patches. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
patches that you can't stop itching for hours. It's just not satisfactory. You gotta put
Then
wax
why
on
don't we
it.
do it?
You
Why don't we
gotta.
do it?
Why do we do what?
This. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? The
Well,
beard.
my wife doesn't like me to get rid of it. She really
That's
likes it, so she
facts.
likes me to
Facts.
keep it.
Facts. My wife
So
said the same thing. She's like, and I'm thinking like, yo, I sometimes do you think this? And legit, tell me this. Do you be like, do you picture yourself kissing a beard and be like, yo, I wonder what it feels like? Because they fucking obviously seem to like it. I'm like, yo, I
yeah,
fucking don't like it. Like, how are you enjoying
no.
this?
So
Like, drool coming in the beard and getting stuck.
ugh. Yeah, Meghna does not like it actually. Kissing it, of course, she has a sensitive skin and it gets her bumps and everything like that, but she won't let me get rid of it. So it's definitely what you call it. It's like it's like a love-hate relationship for her. For me, I like to look at it. I just don't like the feeling of it all the time. Sometimes yeah, but many a times it's not the greatest. And of course you have to upkeep it, which I'm very lazy for. So I just go to my guy and he just does it for me. Um, sometimes I'll sometimes I'll do it myself if I have like a meeting or something like that. But besides that, I'm just like a bum, like a hobo.
I mean, I feel like it sometimes, but yo, I'd be sitting there good scratching myself. I'm like, yo, can beard get lice?
Yo, don't scare me with that, man. Yeah,
But then,
yeah,
then
probably.
I'm just sitting there pulling my hair, and but yo, but I won't lie, bro. When you pull your skin like this, it kind of feels good.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
it's like that little stretch, and then I'm like, fuck this beard. But
Yeah,
then,
I hear you, man. It's a
but
process.
I'm trying to
But
see how
wait,
far I can go.
you in? I'm trying to think now. You've never had a beard before?
I mean, I've had like normal beard, not like a big. This is like a
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I remember we used to get those patli lines back in the day in high school. Remember
oh yeah,
the
because there was
Aztec
this stuff.
thing?
Yeah, it was this thing, bro. We used to try to look that. I don't know why we used to do that, man. The whole fucking this shit,
The line and shit.
this
Yeah.
shit,
It looked good. What are you talking about? It looked good on all of us. We all used to have it.
bro. We all look like we belong to Perth Amboy.
That's where we used to go get it done anyway, so might as well.
That's exactly why we. But also, no, Mukhtar used to do it too, man. Mukhtar, wherever you are,
Yeah.
bro, you were one of the good ones until you weren't. I don't actually know the story, but yo, the story's wild. Did we ever talk about Mukhtar?
No, we did not actually.
Yo,
We kind of should. He was a good friend. I
no,
mean,
no, no.
well,
Honestly,
growing
no.
up, he
I'm
was
not. We cannot badmouth him because all the memories with us have been great.
Yeah,
and he was a. He
absolutely, absolutely.
was. I feel like we have talked about him. I really feel like we have talked about him.
No, every time we would talk about it, we would have to end it or something, but we never went too much into it. We might have said a few things here and there, but yeah, if we bring it up or if you have heard these stories before, then sorry guys, just forward it, I
Yeah.
guess, or whatever. But yeah,
Listen, do your own research. The end. But yo, before that, yo man, Shri, I know you've been out of the game for a minute. I want to introduce you to some song. For copyright reasons,
Yeah.
yes. For us not to get banned or anything, we're gonna mention the song's name. The song is called Bikra. Wait, let me actually share that shit.
Bikra.
Okay?
Bikra
let me.
means
Yo,
Bikra means torn apart or wait, hold on, let me click on what's
Okay. So, because of copyright reasons, I'm gonna stop like a little bit into it. I'll let Shri listen to the whole thing. No, we're not listening to Bikra. We listen to Agency, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, we listen to Agency. Yeah, so we're gonna listen to Agency by Rap Demon and Tala Anjum. Play a little bit of the song, pause it, then I'll play the rest. And I want to hear Shri's input on the song because I will tell mine later. People go check it out, the song, and I want to know what you think. But for now, Shiddu, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I guess now what we do is on big screen like everybody can see what it's all about. I don't be fronting and still acting with me. It's just all real.
It's your boy. Yeah. Pull up on you like agency. देता असरात मनफी. तुझ में डर है, I can sense it.
Shiddu, tell me what you thought about that song.
It was sick. It was definitely sick. And I can break it down a little bit where first of all the beat is so it's mystical, but at the same time it's not overpowering.
It's badass.
You can it's balanced and it's just right, you know. The words, I want to ask you this: are these people? Because this didn't sound like Indian Hindi. It sounded a little different.
It was Urdu.
I wasn't. That's why. See, it sounded a little different, but I gotta say, like, see, generally, like, either they're just dissing left to right, either they're cussing left to right. This had a perfect mixture of everything. That if you don't want to like pay attention to the lyrics as much and just groove to the song, you can do that. Excuse me, you can do that too. Or if you listen to the lyrics, it's dope. It was really good. I enjoyed it. You gotta send me this song because that's definitely going on my list.
Yo,
So, yeah.
it's Urdu rap, bro. After Coke Studio, I've been falling down a rabbit hole, and I'm finding all these hidden artists from Pakistan, bro, that are uber talented. Like, yo,
Yeah.
so freaking talented, and they are changing up the game. That's one thing Pakistan knows is music. They fucking
Yeah,
know
they've
music.
been good at it.
And yo, they like the next song I'm about to play you. Like, I'm gonna start it right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna play like 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna pause it because of this, and we're gonna come back and we'll talk about both songs, and then we'll talk about
Okay.
why this music is just changing the thing. So I'm gonna play 30 seconds of this, and then we're gonna listen to the whole song, and then towards the end, I'm gonna replay it again. So copyright reasons, I cannot share this to everybody past 30 seconds. So it's called Doomne Day by Hassan and Roshan. So here we go. There's two versions actually. There's two versions, okay?
Okay.
So I just want there's one version my wife and kids like, and there's one version
Okay.
I like. This. So which one do you want to listen to first?
I want to listen to Reprise to begin with, and then I
Okay.
want to listen to the original one too.
Okay. Let's go.
आँख खुली जब से है ये जाना ख्वाब है दुनिया दिल है ठिकाना
What did you think?
Cosmic. That thing was very cosmic. Very. How do I say, man?
You felt free.
I feel less stressed.
You felt
Yeah,
free.
I feel less stressed. I was floating. I'll be very honest. I was floating. It Sufi pop, if I'm not wrong. It's very Sufi pop, but it was. When I first heard "Dur" by Strings, that's also a Pakistani group. A beautiful song. You know, this one was I would say, kind of like an upgraded version of that. Very cosmic, very calming, soothing. I felt great. I feel great now. It was really good.
Yeah, the beat, the flow,
Oh, yeah.
his voice, the words, it felt like a journey. It felt like
Yeah, absolutely.
now when I make you hear the other
Yeah,
version.
let me listen to the.
All right.
Hey, can you
Listen to it.
increase the volume a little bit from your side? Increase the volume. Make it full if you don't mind.
I thought it is full. Where do I check the volume? Let me see.
That's a good question.
All right, let me see.
It's fine. Oh, it's fine. I can hear you. It's better now. Your voice is better at least.
Okay, let's try here. It's a fun one. You'll like it.
आँख खुली जब से है ये जाना ख्वाब है दुनिया दिल है ठिकाना
So now you heard two different versions. What did you think, Shri?
I liked both of them. It depends on what mood I'm in. The second one that you made me hear, the original one, not the reprise one, they're actually quite different from each other
They're
in
very
many
different.
levels.
Very different.
The first one is a little more on the cosmic end. This one, I like this one probably better because of the mood that I'm in. The other one, if I really just want to forget everything and I just want to play it, I'll play it out. But this one was more on the mehfil end of a Sufi mehfil or something like that. That is one. But I gotta say, man, I don't know who took that alap. In that there were a few alaps that were taken. They were just amazing because these guys incorporated, of course, the whole digital track of it. At the same time, you see all the cultural music instrument that, excuse me, come in and and create that whole melody, you know what I mean? But you also got the Hindustani classical, as I said, in there. But it was is a very fresh track, right now at the current mode or mood I'm in, I like this one, and I'm glad you played the first one first and this one because it kind of builds me up to it. I guess it would have been fine the other way around too, then, but I would definitely listen to them on two different moods. You know what I mean? And I enjoyed them both. They're great. You gotta send me all three of these. I'm a type of person that I like. I know you're not a big fan of remakes, not remix, but remakes.
If it's a good
I
remake, if it's a good remake.
Yeah, it depends. It depends. Now, not all of them are not necessarily good. Like I'll give an example. The one for what is that called? The one from what you call it? It's from that Mayanari Tu Khiladi. What is that one? I forget. We used to listen to it all the time. I'll tell you right now.
Ye kali kali aake.
No, no, that's from Bazigar, bro. Chura ke dil mera.
Goriyan
So
chali.
y- yeah, so Chura ke dil mera, the original was great. There were some
Pagal
remixes.
hua.
I
Yo,
think
the new remix sucks.
it's horrible.
Holy
The remake is horrible. There's so many better remixes. I don't even like remixes, but there's so many better remixes. I know Saad used to play one, which was a pretty good one, but the remake is just horrible.
The
Why?
the
Why would
first
they have to?
the first one,
I
okay,
don't know.
first of all, it's legit a horny song. Um it's legit a horny song. But it was okay being horny in that level because it was cheesy horny, and we okay with when it comes to Desi music, we're okay with cheesy horny. When it gets horny, which is the new generation, is full on like legit. They're talking about sex. The video's all about sex. The sound sounds like they just legit want to bang. Every single song we've grown up on the evolution of Bollywood music, where you can tell the difference between they're about to do it, or they're falling in love, or this is a tragedy. You're gonna know the differences. Like Dubne, that we just looked at. Like there's two different songs. One, you feel like you're on a spiritual journey. Number two, you can understand this guy's pain in a very classical way. So, same song, two different meanings. We grew up, knowing the difference. When I heard the remake of that song, I legit wanted to, jump out the window.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Yeah, the new one, I couldn't even finish the song. I was like, okay, this is not something that I liked. Apparently the actor is very promising. The movie was horrible. I think it was called Hungama 2, if I'm not wrong. The first one was good, but Hungama 2, just there was no point to the movie. If you didn't make the movie, you wouldn't have changed anything
So this is like the
except
Golmaal?
the actor. Yeah, I mean, Golmaal still was a little bit watchable. This one just went down the drain. There was nothing good about it. I agree that the actor is very promising. It's Javed Jaffrey's son, actually. He's the actor. And he's considered to be one of the most promising actors to be upcoming for whatever reason.
Because,
I liked it.
nepotism.
No, I don't think so. I think he's finding his own
So,
journey
so
in that
who
sense.
was his dad?
Javed Jaffrey. You know
Okay.
Javed Jaffrey?
Yeah.
The guy from Mumbai. He's also a dancer. Boogie Woogie. He started Boogie Woogie and all
I
that
know
stuff.
who he is. I'm just saying, nepotism.
Not in, but even if it is, but I don't have a problem with nepotism. There are two strains to nepotism. Okay, one strain is that okay, you have a cast that is completely selected, right? A B
Yeah.
C D E. Okay, you know that this is the cast. Nepotism is a problem when you see that, hey, this person A, the alpha actor or whatever, is whatever person. You know what? I want you to kick them out, and I want you to take my son or my daughter or my uncle's, niece or whatever. That's nepotism, and that's wrong. What nepotism they're confusing is, in many cases, bro. I'll be honest. Like tomorrow, Elena or Anaya are like, "Hey, I wanna open my own YouTube channel. Would you not help them?"
Of course I would,
There you go. So is that considered nepotism?
but they're not doing it for business.
It doesn't matter. You don't. That's not the point.
But no, but nepotism is having
You-
a
you own
privilege.
a
No, having a privilege in an industry that is controlled by people that are already in there, like getting your own people in and not giving a chance to anybody else. With my own kid's situation, it's not like I'm telling my nieces to be like, go fuck off. I'm not saying that.
No, but I think that's what I'm trying to explain. Like Javed Jaffrey might have some pull, but he's not as big as like Shah Rukh Khan or something like that. You know what
But
I
I
mean?
mean-
Like I'll give an example. Like Paresh Rawal. You know what I mean? His son would be like, hey, can you launch me in a movie or something? Paresh Rawal is straight up gonna be like, dude, I don't got 1.2 to $2 million to just drop and start a movie. Straight up, he's gonna be as real as possible. He's like, I don't got that kind of money to just drop and launch you. You gotta somehow the other we gotta figure that out and stuff, because making movies is not cheap.
First of all, let's. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I want to just
That's
compare.
okay.
I want to compare talent. Okay, Javed Jaffrey is not a bad actor. Okay, so his son.
No, he's not. He's a
yeah.
very good actor.
Paresh Rawal is a Oscar-nominated actor. Okay, Paresh Rawal is like one of the best Indian actors to ever act.
Fair
His,
enough.
his son has no chance.
Probably, yeah. But look at Abhishek Bachchan. When he started, he really had no
He's
scope.
good.
It took him
He's-
years.
He got that scope because he's Amitabh's son, and he went
Exactly.
he went to the best school for acting. Okay, they funded it. His career was already set because he's a Bachchan. Like just
What
like
school did he go to?
Didn't he go to fucking acting school?
Probably, but he went to US, bro. He went to NYU, if I'm not wrong.
Isn't NYU known for acting too?
But he didn't go for acting. He went for something else. These people take acting courses, not acting schools.
Their path
And
to
they-
that their path to that is open. Like Shah Rukh Khan's son. If he goes, I wanna do acting, you don't think there's gonna be people signing him before actually a talented actor that doesn't have any family ties?
Yeah, in the starting, yes, but I'll give an example. Nowadays, what happens is
Sushant Singh committed suicide because of this shit?
we don't know that, but probably yeah. We don't know that, but probably yeah. I do agree with that in many cases. See, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. That it's you have to understand it's wrong when you're kicking someone else who already has a path and you're kicking them off and putting someone of yours with influence into there. That's wrong. But if you're funding and launching it, because you have to understand, once the movie releases, it does not matter whose son or daughter you are. If the public doesn't like you, the producer is not going to invest in you again. It's as simple as that.
But
You know what I mean?
But to have that platform already there available because of who your parent is, it's a 50-50 chance for them. At that point, it's a
Yeah, it is.
50-50 chance.
But-
they getting that shot compared to, honestly, some actors that probably are phenomenal and not getting that chance because their so-and-so are not already in the industry.
That makes sense, but like I said, the same way with you. Like if you already have a YouTube channel, assuming you're gonna go big and everything like that, it would be easier for someone like you to launch someone that you know of and explain to them the ins and out of them, versus someone who's just struggling in beginning. And there's nothing wrong with that, because it's unbiased. It's unbiased. In that sense, it's biased, but it's completely obvious that that's gonna happen, and in that case it's okay. But let's say like someone else for a fact is gonna start a YouTube channel, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, for let's say like gaming or whatever, gaming into I don't know, Roblox or something, and you probably take their idea or whatever, and you launch someone of your own that you know of. It could be your cousin's daughter or your cousin or your own daughters or whatever, and kind of like kick them out of the way. That's called nepotism, and that's wrong. You know what I mean? So it's using your influence to take someone else's chance.
But
But if you're doing it as is anyways, and if they get famous or not at their own merit, that's not nepotism. That's just helping your own child.
okay, I agree to that, but there should be some kind of punishment for them to absolutely destroy that song.
Okay, maybe YouTube is a wrong example. How about this? Let's say you work for a corporate, you know what I mean, and you were a vice president of that corporate, and someone in your family that is close to you or whatever would like to get an internship or something like that. You put in a word for them, and obviously because you're such a high person, they're gonna get it right away. Versus the thousand other people in line that could be more qualified than whoever you're referring to, they probably don't even get a chance. You know what I mean? In that sense, is it really nepotism? Yeah. At the same time, to you, it's kind of like, well, I am gonna help my own family. You know what I mean? It's a different story if the company HR is like, no, we cannot do that, this, that. They come up with issues. That's a different story. But if the company goes like, hey, you know what? We have 1,000 applications and we can't make up our mind. But over here, we're getting from someone who's credible. Obviously, we're going to go with someone who gives an internal reference. You see what I'm trying to say?
That makes sense. That
it
does make
happens
sense,
in,
yeah.
it happens in corporate. It happens in politics, like, all right, let's talk about Donald Trump Jr. if for that
Let's
matter.
not let's
you know
not
what
talk
I mean?
about let's not let's not talk about it. Okay.
Because see that you understand where
No,
nepotism
no.
plays.
Yeah, I don't care for that nepotism. That is a wild piece of shit. Okay. I want to go, jerk off later. I don't want to have bad, thoughts in my head. Okay.
So,
So
you see-
no, but look. My whole thing is that song is very popular. That song has a
What
huge
song?
Churaque Dil Mera.
Oh yeah,
And
it's very dear.
This dude got to use it. That dude, that song alone is huge promotion. Huge
Yeah.
promotion. Who
Yeah.
does not know that song, bro? Freaking auto
Yeah,
rickshaw
yeah,
drivers
of
are
our
still blasting
generation.
that. They're still blasting
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So
Oh, Ankush Ashish, seriously?
no, not auto rickshaws, bro. Not Ankush Ashish.
I thought you said Ankush Ashish. I was like, oh, really? I did not know that.
Maybe them too. I didn't know either.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, so him having that credibility by having his dad as so popular, fuck you. He got to use that song as a promotion, and people went to go see his fucking movie.
But
I mean, I can't
you
believe
know-
you saw his movie.
You know what? Unfortunately, I did because it's a Hangama too. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this stuff. You know what I mean? But you know what? To that argument, there's also a 50% chance that actually Shilpa Shetty's in that song too, and it's her song. So it's kind of like, okay, he got 50% of the fame, but 50% of it came from Shilpa Shetty.
Shilpa
So
Shetty still hasn't aged.
yeah, but I was
It's all.
no disrespect to you, Shilpa Shetty. You're amazing, I'm sure. But I was just never a big fan of her. I don't know why. Not of her acting. It's just, I think sometimes what happens is people overdo it, and it kind of like just because everybody likes her, I kind of don't have to like her. It's like one of those type of things. I'm just weird.
Shilpa Shetty is just a B-rated Madhuri. Like
That's messed up, bro.
she's like Shushmita Sen with a little less talent.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Like,
But
look, around her timeline.
bro, don't
they-
talk about B-rated stuff, man. She already got in trouble because of that. You know that, right?
Continue.
You didn't know that?
Continue.
So apparently, her and her husband, there is Disney has Hotstar or whatever, like the Indian, whatever. Z has Z5, Sony has Sony Live, and stuff like that. Her and her husband. Now I don't know how involved they were, but they started
Hotstar
one.
would be a nice porn site name.
Yeah, probably for that matter. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Anyways, but
I'm pretty sure there's an Indian
they-
going on Google and going Hotstar.
Why can't I download it?
Oh, Hotstar.
Uh,
I don't want to watch this show.
but yeah, they invested in this app just like that. I don't know it was through who, but apparently it turned out to be that they were just making softcore, like straight up softcore or to triple X stuff, and they hired like a bunch of
What
like
is triple
women
X?
and men and
Is
stuff,
triple X porn?
like porn. Yeah,
But softcore is not porn.
I don't know, whatever it is,
Softcore is more.
whatever's in the middle.
Softcore is basically like
Adult. Adult videos. They were investing into an app that was giving drama, but with showing everything in it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like yeah, it's kind of like whatever like porn or whatever, adult movies with drama in it.
softcore.
I don't know. I haven't seen it, bro. I don't know. I'm just
Look,
telling you what the stories were.
Let me just get your porn knowledge up. So if you ever have a conversation, I'll tell you. Okay. Softcore is basically like romantic porn. Okay. Hardcore is like hard porn. So, the wording's there. Okay. What is the one you use? Use the word right now. No, not softcore. I forgot what word you use. That sounds like, over the top stuff. Like, you shared something. Okay, let me share this shit. Give me a second, okay? I'm sharing it. It says Shilpa Shetty's connection to Raj Kundra's controversial pornography case. Oh, it has nothing to do with her. I thought she was like, acting in it, bro. I don't fucking care if she's part of like some kind of husband shit.
I said maybe she is involved or maybe she's not. I didn't say she is.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I thought we were gonna.
Reason.
Yeah, bro, you got my hopes up, and then like legit, like fucking Chacha over here, bro. You like giving me the wrong story.
Oh man, she has kids and everything like that. I don't think she cares for all that. She's a classy lady, if I'm not wrong. The most thing people went crazy about her after her days was apparently she released a yoga DVD or something like that, and people were watching it for the wrong reasons. So that's the most about it. And then this case came out about her husband. That's why she was dragged and stuff. God knows how true or fake it is.
I mean, remember
But,
her sister? What was the song that her sister got famous for? Who did Mehboob?
That was Shushmita Sen.
Okay.
Samita Shetty didn't get involved in any of that. I think she just didn't pick up as much as expected. That's all.
What is her name?
Samita Shetty, and she was in Mohabbatein. One of the three girls, she was in Mohabbatein. And then she was in a lot of other movies.
Sharada.
Well, I don't even remember that song, but I
Sharada,
remember I've never
Sharada.
seen the video.
Let's watch the video,
I've only
bro.
heard the song.
Let's watch the video. I'm about to share it. Yo, we're about to go old school. I don't think we can copywritten for like 50,000 year thing. They'll probably be like so happy somebody's watching your video. Alright, let's go. You can see Shri? Is it big enough?
Yeah.
Okay, playing it.
They say I know they fall. Ils sont don't they? I don't
We're live in a crime scene that has been committed. Shri, the technical guru, Mr. Bluetooth, Mr. I Fix Shit, Mr. Fix It Felix, did not fucking hardwire his brand new PC. Lazy fuck. Explain yourself.
You can add two more to that list. I ordered extra RAM, basically doubling my RAM, and I ordered doubling my hard drive for it, and I haven't updated that either. So, yeah, I don't know why I'm lazy as hell.
How much you gotta get now? 16? 32? 64?
32.
Ooh. It's like
So
a 15-minute job.
yeah, I know. I have been busy, but I have it all right here. I just haven't plugged it in. I don't know why. I will plug it in by tomorrow. How about that?
Do you want me to send you a tutorial
So
how to do it?
no, I
Do you,
think I can figure it
would
out.
you like me to go on YouTube? Anyways, for people that were interrupted by Sharada, we did start watching it, but then Shree's computer died. Not computer, his Wi-Fi died. So Shree will go back and watch that song by himself. But like I was
I
saying,
probably will.
she got famous. Yo, the funniest thing in that song is those in the beginning while they're watching, her just stay in the middle. Like honestly, I love Indian music videos because they're hilarious, but also it's also point of view. You technically
Mm.
are supposed to be understanding. It's all about the characters, it's not about the extras. But we can't take the extras away from it because some of this shit just makes zero sense, okay? Because when they're putting fantasy into reality, because right now this lady is in the front and she just got a bunch of dancers, she's the main actress. That's a hell of an introduction.
I have to watch that song. I don't remember any of it. I might have seen it once in my life, but I didn't know this. I found out later on. Of course, I'm married to a dancer, and I have been friends with dancers, but it just never came across to me that
You're right, I'm
you
coming.
know. Yeah, that's fine, but a- as a dancer, you probably understand this, and it's like embedded into you when you watch these music videos that there are some songs where you just love to watch the backup dancers. You have no
Oh yeah.
interest in
Oh
the
yes.
in
Sometimes
the
the back.
actual actress, right? But what Meghna was trying to explain to me is like you also have to understand that there are times where because I'll be complaining. I was like, oh, look at this backup dancers. They're just not doing a good job. And then she'll be like, the problem is the main actor. Many a times they have to do a screwed up job
Mm-hmm.
just so the main actor looks good
Yeah.
because the main actor is just not a good dancer.
Correct.
And it just something just a tube light went in my mind. I'm like, oh, I never thought of it that way.
Because if you
You know what
upstage,
I
if
mean?
a
It's
backup
just
dancer upstages, then they become the attention.
exactly. And I was like, oh my god. So even though they're good dancers, they can't dance better. That's where nepotism come in, right? Because like, no, no, no. Like
Why do you
I
think? Why
think
do you think
Karina
I like
Kapoor
Shad
has got.
Kapoor?
See that's where the thing is, right? Like she would explain this to me. She's like, look, she used the word Shahid Kapoor. She's like, when Shahid Kapoor comes and be like, let's say we're a backup dancer team and we're like, oh, we're gonna work on this song. Who's the actor? We don't know yet. And when you find out who the actors and let's say Shahid Kapoor or Madhuri Dixit or something, he's like, you have no idea as a dancer. That's so much more fun, relief, and it's like a challenge in many cases because they're so much better than a lot of backup dancers too. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because you're
Where
actually
if it's
dancing with.
Karina Kapoor,
Yeah, you're dancing with the
what if
dancer.
it's exactly where if it's Karina Kapoor, then people get so like slumped. Yeah, it's gonna be Karina Kapoor, but if you're a true dancer, you're just gonna be like, dang, she really just does not know how to dance. You know what I mean? She has gone on record actually and be like, I don't know why people ask me for item songs. I don't know how to dance. I don't know if she likes it or not, but she's said it on record that she's not a good dancer. You know what I mean? So she's like, I don't know why people call me for item dances. I'm not the right person for that. Maybe for glamour, I get it, but not for choreography and definitely not for dance. But I did not know that. I was like, wow, I never thought of it in dancer perspective that it makes a huge difference.
That's one of the reasons why I love Shahid Kapoor is because
Yeah.
when he dances, everybody's energy is insane. Oh, you thinking about when I kissed him?
I'm thinking about when you grabbed him and you lifted him off the stage and you
No
started
regrets.
walking away and he's
No
like, please
regrets.
drop me. Please drop me. Dude,
No
all
regrets.
right, people. We're gonna talk about this. I think we're gonna talk about this, right?
No
So
regrets.
we went to a concert.
No, we didn't go to a
This concert
concert.
called Rock Stars,
Yeah, we
and
were
I wasn't,
dancing.
but Suhel was one of the. You performed at the concert. Yeah, you were the crowd pleaser. You were on stage, and this concert had Salman Khan, Kareena Kapoor, Zaid Khan for some
No,
reason.
no, no. John
It
Abraham.
had Shahid Kapoor and John Abraham.
Mahim. No, no. It was also the duo, the sister.
Aisha Deol.
Aisha Deol and
Aisha Deol, yeah.
one more person. I forget.
Malaika, maybe?
Yes, Malaika Arora.
Maybe Malaika. Or
was a
no,
big
no, no,
concert.
Malika Sherawat. Sorry,
It was a big concert,
I think Malika was. Yeah, yeah.
especially back in the day. Salman Khan headlining.
Yeah, and I'll tell you at least one scene. I don't know if the second one is definitely not PG, so I
Which
won't
one, when
talk about that because that
Johnny
we get.
Abraham's ass. No regrets either.
So let me talk about Shahid Kapoor, right? So he is basically
Abraham doesn't
done
have
with
an
his
ass.
dance or whatever. Whatever it is, Shahid Kapoor is done with his dance and he's getting off the stage. Suhail, you see all these little girls, you know what I mean? All like
Fuck them
some
girls.
of them were our dancers. Some of them were our dancers.
Fuck
They're
those girls.
shorter,
I
and
push
then
them
you
out
see
the
this.
way.
And there's this one taller, bigger person,
Oh,
Suhail.
oh no, no,
just
Dolly too.
waiting there.
Yo, Dolly too. I fought Dolly for him. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like all these girls are pushing, and Suhail's just standing in the front.
Yo,
This
no,
guy
no, no.
has
Kareena
not-
Kapoor was there, bro. Kareena Kapoor. She took Dolly's doll and threw it in the crowd. Remember? She made.
don't know about that, but let-
Oh, okay. Go tell the story, then I'll tell you the other story. Kareena Kapoor was there because
So-
they were dating at that time.
Yeah, they were dating. So basically, these are the steps 1, 2, 3, getting off the stage. This dude, Shahid Kapoor, is not even off the stage. As soon as he's at Suhail, he's like, because he's half the size of Suhail. Suhail just decides to grab him off the stage, like literally just lifts him off the stage and starts walking away, like with Shahid Kapoor in his arms. And Shahid Kapoor's like, please put me down. Okay, please put me down. Please put me down. And Suhail's just like, I don't care. I'm taking you home. And I'm just standing in the back of the stage, and I'm like, that's so wrong in so many levels. And you could see Kareena Kapoor just staring. He's like, who's this guy grabbing
Yo.
Shahid Kapoor?
Dolly was she was a teen at that time. She's a young girl. And,
Yeah,
you
they
know,
were preteens.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
like preteens, teen ke beech mein.
Yeah, so
13 years old.
She was absolutely in love with. Oh my god! I just realized my daughters are gonna go through those phases where they're gonna go crazy about boys.
Yeah, well, I'm not okay with that, but
I
you
mean,
can't help it,
it's
right?
it's part of life. What am I gonna be like? No, don't think with your feelings.
That's true. That's true. And even
Keep the
if we say it, it's not like we can stop them.
keep the estrogen to this level. Nah, but so Dolly made this doll, right? She basically made this cute little doll for Shahid Kapoor, and she gives it to him. Kareena sees this.
I did not know this.
So
I did not know this. But okay.
Kareena sees this. She takes the doll from Shahid because Shahid was holding it. She takes the doll from Shahid. Like this bitch, because she's a bitch, okay? It's a little girl who gave her favorite hero or favorite actor a doll. This bitch takes that doll and throws it back in the crowd. She just goes
I
on
did not
stage.
know that.
She goes on stage and goes whoosh and throws. Dolly's heart broke. That was fucked up, bro. That's fucked up.
She probably thought Dolly was trying to do some kala jadoo or something like. Because in India, that's kind of the thing, right? You don't give people dolls and stuff. That's like voodoo shit right there. I don't know, but that's messed up on many levels.
That's also a good song.
Kareena-
Voodoo. Have you heard the song Voodoo by Badshah and somebody else?
No, but I would like to check it out sometime. Also, another thing I would like to now, because he said it, I'm gonna say what happened. Okay, so same thing happens with John Abraham, but it's a little different.
They're very
John
different.
Abraham is a nice guy. John Abraham is a nice guy.
he's a
He
nice
decides to call someone. He decides to call someone onto the stage from the audience. You know, a little girl. She was probably like 8, 9 years old or something, or I don't know, whatever. He brings the girl on stage, trying to like just show how nice he is, which he really is, right? So after he's done with his act or whatever, he holds her hand and he just didn't send her off the stage. He's like, I want to make sure that the security guard makes sure he brings her back to their parents. You know what I mean? So he's coming down to the stage. He's walking the girl there. We have all our group of Satrangi or whatever girls just trying to rush after him. And again, you see this one tall guy in his costume or whatever, and I don't know, because I'm in the back and I'm just looking at this from here. So I'm just standing in the back, just waiting behind the stage, just watching what's going on. And all of a sudden, all I see is this is my perspective, my point of view, right? My whatever I see. All I see is John Abrams just goes like, okay, stop. I will give you a signature. I will give you an autograph, but stop. And I was like, what happened? And Sewell just turns around and he has this big smile with rosy, like cheeks or whatever. He walks up to me and he's like, I grabbed his ass, bro. And I'm like, why would you do that, bro?
I did that
Why
to piss
would you
Ashish
do
off.
that?
I did that to piss Ashish off. So,
That's just horrible, man.
so there's many reasons what happened, right? You just know what happened, and I'm not denying anything you said, okay? Now let me tell you what was my point of view. Ashish wanted to come downstairs. He was upstairs. We somehow got lucky, and we were in the back with all the actors and everything, so we had access. It was not just
Yeah, we were just they had a sofa back there, bro.
yo,
we were just hanging out at
we
the
were
sofa.
chilling. Like fucking. One of the most insane moments was when all the backup dancers just came and just started undressing in the backyard.
That was me
in the
and
back.
you. That was me and
I
you.
was
We
just-
were
I was just
walking
like-
through them.
I was just like, what the fuck?
What just
And
happened?
then I realized
Yeah.
that they don't have time to change, so they don't give a fuck. So
It was
they just change.
It was girls and it was
It was-
girls and it was Esha Deol. And it
Yeah,
was
so
she
they
was
were
the one who
just-
got mad at us.
So well, I mean, mad at us. She's the one who fucking decided to get naked there. Lying to fucking say.
But I get it. But boys, people, we were not allowed there. This was all just
no,
girls,
no,
man.
No. This was everybody, all the backup dancers together run there and do that because they're doing behind the
But
stage.
we're
And we
not
walk-
part of their group.
I know, but
We were just walking past it. We're just
Listen,
going from one side to the
we-
other side of the stage from the back.
we had access, okay? We had backstage
I-
access.
I
We
get
had
it.
we had the VIP treatment. We saw famous whatever.
Yeah.
So when John Abraham was coming, I wanted to meet him, and I wanted to just meet him. And then all these girls came, and I'm like savage next to him. You're savage next to me, and it was just like I don't know. And then Ashish, you see Ashish hanging out and going, "Yo, John Abraham, this that." So I'm like, "Fuck this dude!" I squeeze his ass. So then, because I squeezed his ass, I knew he's gonna react that way, so that would make his security people push everybody out the way. I needed room, and I wanted Ashish to get pissed off. So it worked out in my favor.
Man.
And yeah, so rest is history.
That's
Yo,
messed up on so many levels.
Rockstar was so epic for me because not only did I hug Shahid Kapoor, I lift him up and I kissed him, not on his lips. That's I didn't do that on his cheek. I'm not ashamed to say that. What celebrity, man crush have you kissed, huh? Don't fucking judge me.
That's fair.
Yeah, and
Fair,
then
that's fair.
grab John Abrams' ass, another celebrity, yo. And then Salman Khan sat next to me and put his arm around me. Fucking Osama Benchod, he had the roll-up camera back in the day. Do you know the fucking roll-up camera?
Yeah, bro.
So he was taking pictures
one
with that shit, the fucking disposable shit, okay? And then he said, "I will make the pictures." I swear to God, I think this dude made the pictures, and he has them hidden, and he's jerking off somewhere. I don't know. That's what I believe. Like Salman Suhail. Like I don't fucking know. Fucking, he said he lost.
I didn't know
it.
about this though.
He said he lost it. I'm never gonna forgive him for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about that, but I do know you had an interaction with Salman. I didn't have any interaction with him. I know. Before Rockstars or right around there, we were asked to go take him shopping, and then for some reason, we just didn't wake up on time or something like that, and we just couldn't go. But I know
we were supposed to
we
pick
didn't
him
have
up.
to take it.
We had to pick him
We were
up.
supposed to pick him up. We were supposed to take Mahima Chaudhary shopping. I remember that.
Yeah, that was for Boogie Woogie.
That was before Boogie Woogie. Yeah, I remember. We just were like, no, we don't care or whatever. We just didn't care.
Yo, Sami,
But I know we were supposed to
Sami
be-
cried so much when he saw Sunil Shetty.
He was young, man. Chota tha wo.
He was like
He didn't know who he was.
he was not even
He didn't know who the hell he was.
I'm on stage with him, holding him in the picture with Mahima Chaudhary and Sunil Shetty, and Sami bawling, crying. But back to the fucking Osama. So yeah, you weren't there, right? So this was after
I wasn't there.
So this is after everything's done. Saman is a little tipsy. So we're sitting on the stage. We're sitting on the
A little?
a little tipsy. So
A little?
compared to him usually tipsy, this is a little tipsy. So then we're sitting on the stairs. So we're sitting on the stage stairs, and he just comes and he sits right in the middle, and he puts his arm around me, and I'm just like, bro, honestly, that's Samahan, yo.
That's it. I mean, what are you gonna say?
That's Samahan. So he puts it, and then fucking Osama, he's like taking pictures, and I'm like, yo, this my boy got this. This is like once in a lifetime shit. Ain't nobody gonna believe me except the people that were there. And I'm like, I'm gonna have all this proof and shit. Lost the fucking pictures. How you guard those pictures with your life? Like legit, those pictures are like Mona Lisa. Like fuck Mona Lisa, that ugly ass dude. Like this actually makes sense. Mona Lisa is not a girl; it's a guy. Fact.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
It could be a day, bro.
It could be, yeah. But the point is that I didn't know about this. If Usama took a picture, man, that's messed up, bro. You gotta show up those pictures, man.
He has them like
That's-
if he has them in like his photo closet, and he like in the red room, he just goes there like, oh, oh.
But you know who has picked up? You know who has picked up Salman Khan? Abu
Who?
Anna's dad. He has picked up Salman Khan.
He has? Oh yeah, he has.
Yeah,
I remember.
yeah, he has.
I remember.
He has
Yeah,
picked up Salman
yeah,
Khan.
no, yo. Honestly, yo, that is one dope memory. Rockstar. I know people probably
You
listening.
know, one of my favorite moments for Rockstar is we're talking about team building, right? I've never seen that kind of team building in my life, but at that point, we're close to about what 200 people from our group, give or take.
150.
Yeah, we were about close
A
to
lot.
150 plus, right?
For some
so
reason,
we were that many
for some
people.
reason, Rohit honestly was smart at that point because he was like Satrangi was finding his way, but he didn't know how to put it on the platform. So he basically got this gig and he used it to fill the fuck up. Like his secret is get a lot of kids and use them as props.
Yeah, I mean he you gotta fill the stage. Empty nahi dikhna chahiye, and he did a great job with that, regardless of his nayandas or any of these. So in that situation, I'll give a thing. We had a full on bus. We had a minivan with like 15 people. We had other cars drive in there. Like we somehow the other jacked all these people, all these kids up, including us, and just got there to Nassau Coliseum in New York City, right? Yeah, the freaking massive Coliseum can hold up to, I think, like 75,000 or like 150,000 people. It's massive.
Too much, too far,
So-
too far.
Maybe 75K. I don't know. You gotta look it up and you gotta let me know. But it's a massive place. You know what I mean? And we're
15,000.
given what?
Yes, 15,000.
Can't be 15,000.
It says capacity 15,000.
I guess someone lied to me. Anyways,
is someone's name Rohit Bakshi?
Probably, man. Or it's
Yeah,
just my mind running.
Rohit-
They said 15,
I love
and I
Rohit.
thought it was 115.
I love Rohit,
So
but
fire
he-
marshals,
he
I
exaggerated so
apologize.
much.
I could be wrong. Oh yeah, whatever. Anyways, coming to this situation, right? Like we had a lot of kids and we had a lot of people there, and before we went on stage, we were given this literally in like a parking lot. It was like a garage, massive garage for buses or whatever. All the groups were given these areas, and they were just barricaded with like those grills that are on the street for cars. This is it. Okay, this is your section. This is their section.
Yo,
If I'm not wrong-
we just were
Yeah, we
barricaded
were just
in a
thrown, barricaded
in
and
a
thrown
garage,
there
in a
until
garage.
in a massive garage, right? And the issue was like, okay, before you go on stage, there's rehearsals that happen, stage rehearsals that happen, there's dress rehearsals that happen. We weren't given any of it, We were just told that, hey, you want to practice, you practice here, but we didn't have any music equipment, we didn't have any radio, nothing, So I think it was you as in Suhail, Ashish, and maybe Ankush or whatever. You guys are like, we don't
Bindi.
care. You know what? Yeah, yes, absolutely, Bindi. We were like, you know what? We're gonna sing these tracks. And mind you, people, that these tracks back in the day, they were basically edited. They weren't like a whole song or something. They were edited to specific timings and everything like that. And all these 150 plus people who were dancing, they all were singing. And I had to tell you, there were other groups too. They all were shocked because it was just our voice while practicing. It was loud, it was massive.
remember that.
We're echoing. And
I
that
remember
was
that.
like people had goosebumps who were standing around. They were like, "Yo, we're not messing with this group because you guys were the real rock stars at that point." I gotta say, man,
Nah.
that was amazing team building that I've ever seen in my life anywhere. It was amazing. It was to the beat, to the count. It was just amazing.
Nah,
That was some
Sat-
amazing leadership and amazing followership from everyone.
Satrangi was a special time in our life. It was.
Oh, yeah,
It
yeah.
was very, very unique. It was a good adventure. It's a good, needed adventure. We did shit that was
Yeah,
insane.
it was a great life journey.
Naya and Das was amazing. Like the whole journey. Like the journey was a lot of fun. There were.
Yeah.
We could have been doing anything, but I felt like this part in our life kept us like. Well,
Extremely productive, man.
yeah.
We were very productive. Money or no money is a different story, but that pack of our life or whatever that parentheses you put in your life of a section, we were extremely productive. We were selflessly productive. Like we had nothing to gain from back except just good vibes and respect actually in many cases. You know what I mean? That we just didn't get from anywhere else we were. You know what I mean? Like
We-
at that moment of life.
We also got like we felt and we looked and we got special treatment from a lot of things.
Yeah, fame. Definitely. There was fame, no doubt.
A lot of things. It opened up other areas of, possibilities. It was fun. And like if digital era was there then, that would be insane.
You guys, at that time they didn't have YouTube and stuff like that.
That dude did.
Maybe it did, but it just
But it
wasn't
was-
there.
yeah, it
Like
wasn't there.
It just wasn't there. We didn't have that fast internet on our cell phones yet. It was just starting up, to be like, oh, I have TV on my
when
phone.
did the boom happen of like this fast speed internet?
iPhone. When iPhone came out, and I remember we were hanging out at I don't know whose house we were at. Oh, we were at Rohit's. If I'm not wrong, we were at Rohit's cousin's house. We're at Rohit's cousin's house where we used to do the practice in what is that place called? Beyond Homedale, the big houses. Cold Snack or
those were in the houses?
you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah.
it's Fucking.
Yeah, though. So we were at
Paramapriya.
one of those houses. No, it wasn't Parampriya's house.
the one across
their house is
it.
big, no
Yeah,
doubt.
The one across it with the basketball court and the pool.
Yeah, that's okay, but that's different. That's not the one though. That's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about we were at Rhodes'
I
cousin's
know what you're
place.
talking about. Yeah, the other
The
side.
Oracle,
other
the
side.
Oracle dude, the DBA dude,
Yes,
the
yes,
DBA
I
dude.
remember with the basketball court.
No, I don't know if he had a basketball.
He did,
Maybe
he
he
did,
did.
he did.
He had a big theater.
It's-
I know he had a
it's
home
on
theater.
it's on the edge of the street. I know where it is.
I think we were at his house and some dude was able to get a hold of the iPhone somehow. Because it was very tough to get iPhone. It had just launched like 2 weeks ago or something like that. And some dude came, and I remember Ashish was like fascinated, and he's like, bro, you can watch a video on a phone. That's insane. And I'm like, bro, Sony Ericsson had it like freaking like 5 years ahead. Like
Yeah,
it's. He's like, and his argument was like, I get it, but nobody knows about Sony Ericsson.
Yeah.
They didn't. Sony Ericsson didn't sell that much in US. You had to get it from somewhere else. But iPhone was very American. So the point was when that happened, I think that's when the boom of watching videos on phones started. The first iPhone.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember you putting me on to Sony Ericsson, and I loved the fucking grenade that you had, the
P800.
T990, I think.
No, P800. Oh, that was a T300, Sony Ericsson T300, and then I had I had a My brother had a P990.
That's what I got
That's
too.
the one. P900. P900.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's exactly-
and then you
that's-
got it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fucking fun phone. And then you got then we used to get the indestructible phones, you know, the Nokias, the ones that never broke, the ones that
Those
can-
were the grenades.
the cockroaches. You mean? The
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
forever immortal. That like honestly, I remember when a Nokia fell, you were like, "Inside." Like those phones were solid phones. Like they used to hit the ground more than enough, and I never worried. And
Yeah,
every time,
nothing happened.
every time my phone falls, like this one, I'm like, like legit, it was his last breath.
You used to have this phone. Well, you had two phones of yours that I absolutely loved. One was a Nokia, and it had like this. It wasn't a flip phone or anything like that, but it had this red thing around. It was black, and it had this red thing around,
Yeah,
and it looked really really cool. And then there was this other one, which is Samsung. It was like a flip open and close one, and apparently he used to he used to have this sound every time he would open and close. And I used to just love that sound, and I could remember there were times that I would just keep playing with it, and you're trying to sleep, and you're like, "Yo, Shri, just stop, bro." And I'm like, I just love doing this. It had like ding 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 ding. I don't know if you remember, it was a Samsung phone.
no, I do. But yo, should do. I'm gonna let's cut the stream short. It's already 12:30
All
at
right.
night over here with
Holy
my thing.
crap, you have work tomorrow.
Nah, yeah, I have to work tomorrow, but I also have to take Ami to a doctor's appointment at 9:00. So
Okay.
should do. I love you. I know we had some technical difficulties. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this in 2 days. I can't wait. As always, love just talking. It felt very good just sitting here. I felt like I was back in your Honda Civic, just sitting behind my house and just
Lola.
yeah,
Lola.
fucking Lola Bunny. Remember her. Good times in her. Good times in her. Sounds so perverted right now. But yeah,
Yeah.
Lola has a lot of memories. May she find peace wherever she is. I would, imagine imagine your car transforms and comes back to you one day.
That would be creepy, but I would accept it any day.
Kick you in the balls and be like, Bencho, you didn't take care of me good.
Oh man, I used to drive that car left and right.
That car was fucking amazing. That was our favorite car. All of our favorite car. Yo, but Shidu, I love you. Thank you so
Love you
much for
too, bro.
everybody checking us out. Like and subscribe. I'm Chef Suhi with my best friend,
I'm Shri, Shidu, whatever you like.
the Gandalf the Great. We'll be back later. Peace.